Hi everybody, welcome to this channel. My name is Sheila Mugo. I'm a psychologist. I'm also living with depression and anxiety, and I'm the founder of Blissful Mind Kenya. Blissful Mind Kenya is a peer support program, and for those who don't know what a peer support program is, it's a program where people who are living with different kinds of problems, maybe mental, maybe they have chronic illness, they come together to support one another. The reason I started this channel is because I realized that during this pandemic there's a lot of pressure mentally for everyone, especially for the people who are suffering with some kind of mental struggle. So in the last 1 month, I know 5 people who have taken their own lives, which is very overwhelming. And as I was talking to one of the person's relative, they mentioned that they did not see it coming. They didn't see the signs that the person was going to take their own lives. So it took me back to the period when I was still in denial, when I was not taking my medicine or going for therapy. And take note that I am a psychologist, so I know all these things. Deep down I was struggling, but I didn't want to accept that I'm struggling. So the same thing is happening to many of us. For example, many of us are struggling. Like the World Health Organization says, like 5 million Kenyans are suffering in silence. They have some kind of mental health illness, but they're not speaking out, or they're not seeking treatment. So which means we are a group of 5 million people in Kenya, and each one of us has decided to keep the problems to themselves. So that said, during this period we're encouraging people to reach out to their friends, and if they're suffering, they should reach out to other people. But reaching out is not as easy as we think. When you're dealing with a mental illness, especially anxiety and depression, the symptoms are not that pronounced. Sometimes you're just exhausted, really exhausted, physically and mentally. Other times you just feel like crying and you don't know why you're crying, and so many other reasons. So when you tell somebody to reach out, sometimes maybe they're not aware that they should reach out, and they're not even aware that whatever they're going through is something deeper than just sadness. So another thing is, everybody seems to be living their best life, and for people fear reaching out for fear of being judged. Everybody out here is having good life. People are living their best life on social media. So we are always afraid that if we mention we are struggling in some sort of way, we are going to get judged. And there's nothing worse than reaching out to somebody, and then whatever you're feeling, they minimize it, like, oh, everybody's going through that. So if you've been able to go through it and you're successful, good for you. But there's somebody else somewhere who is struggling, and their feelings should be valid. So another thing is, when we tell people to reach out, who are they reaching out to? Is it their family? Is it their friend? Is it who? So the best thing you can do for that person is advise them or to see a professional. From my experience with my family, not that they're bad people, but it's very hard for someone who has not gone through a mental illness to understand your struggle. So that's basically the reason I started Blissful Mind Kenya. I wanted a group of people where I can be myself. I wanted some people I can tell that I'm so tired of this life, and not shock them. They understand that I'm tired, and they try to encourage me basing on they were there at that point and what they did, and now they're okay. Maybe they're not okay, but they have the strength to move. So for anybody out there who has a friend, who has a family, who you can see they're struggling, or anybody out there who is struggling, reach out to the right people. Reach out to any professional. You can Google the available mental health resources, or even you can inbox us through our social media platforms. We share the same name, Blissful Mind Kenya. and we'll be here to support you, because we understand you've been through this journey, and we are going. For those people who criticize us and look down upon us, those who are suffering with mental health, remember I said we are like 5 million Kenyans here who are suffering in silence. This could be you, your parent, your sibling, or anybody else. So whatever you do, please be kind to other people. You don't know what they're going through. So share this video. You might help somebody who is going through a dark moment. Also subscribe to this channel for other mental health related stuff. See you next week. Bye.